Here we are. Left you in silence for a few moments. Beautiful Visayas morning. Fishermen have been busy at night in their small outrigger canoes. Now we're waiting for the main event, which is the sunrise, which I think will be a nice one. Bit of cumulus cloud around. It's forecast to rain at about 10 or 11 o'clock tonight. Today, this morning. You could tell I'm wide awake. In fact, I couldn't understand what all the noise was about. It was my alarm, but some fancy setting that I set last night with my bleary eyed, it sounded like war had just started. It's beautiful down here. So nice to see people out exercising, and it's so nice to see couples out exercising. Wifey dragging hubby out of bed, or vice versa. There are 1, 2, 3 ferries already here, lined up to go to the only 2 ferry car ramps or truck ramps in the port. So they must have a system, perhaps as a lottery, I don't know, but they all seem to queue up, and you'll find off Bakong there'll be a few scootering around rather than come in here and jam up the whole proceedings. I'm sure I'm aiming you at the sun. I've done it, taken it so many times I know exactly where it is. I know. The big ship hootering somewhere. It's quite a narrow channel between Negros and Cebu, but obviously deep water because you get very big ships coming through there. Got a frog in my throat this morning. The problem is that before I became one of the ferries is actually going in now. Before I actually turn around so you can see it. I can't zoom, but we've got time. I think we've got time. See, the ferry to the right is moving towards the offloading ramp, whatever nautical term for that is. Oh, look at that. Where they've come from I don't know. It's so many places they could have come from. Mindanao, even Sigihor, Cebu, Bohol, and Uncle Tom Cobley and all. So he's going in, straight in. So he'll offload, and then the other one is just passed behind. I would imagine he's next, followed by the one that was close to where I was looking at the sunset. Very busy port. It's, the idea is to move it because there's just not enough space to enlarge it here. You see the black smoke coming out of that large freighter's funnel indicates just started his engines up. Always black smoke when they start up. So he's off as well. My goodness, there's a lady in day glow yellow there. Good luck! Hold that! The lady is like this one. Should actually catch this Inseine netting boat. I am Buntai. There's all action here, just in time, and then we swing round for the sunset. Beautiful cumulus clouds forming up there. We're due rain at 10 o'clock apparently. I must get ready for the wet season, motorbiking and cycling. Cycling doesn't matter, I'm normally only going down to swim. Motorbiking I go a distance, so I need some loose fitting plastic, probably rain jacket, trousers to go over my armoured gear. So the ferry's gone in, just about in now, and the big yellow ship, which is a frequent visitor here. I don't know which company it is or where I've come from, Manila probably. Yeah, the idea is to build another port, a bigger port, make it an international port. One of the likely places to put it is actually back on. Unfortunately, the same is being said about the airport. So I might be living just off the edge of a runway now. Well, now, a few years' time anyway. Lovely, lovely build up to sunrise here. So we'll stay over there. Where have they gone, the fishermen? Follow them around a little bit. They've obviously got the word that there's some fish around. When the council, or whoever it is, starts to talk about, they've already cut this fishing village off. There's two fishing villages, I don't know their names, so I don't ever know the name of any. One here and one south of here, just south of here, across the river canal, by not far from the Bell Church. That one's got access to the sea. They haven't cut that off, but this poor village, they cut it off by building this promenade without thinking how they get the boats to sea. And someone did say, well, they carry them. Some of these fishing boats are very large, and they probably can carry them. The whole village comes out. But it would have been nice to give them a better way to get in the sea. There are moves now to get rid of this village completely. You know, we're now a yuppie democracy, and you know, it's unsightly with all these shanties and things. But actually, I think the opposite. Quite picturesque, and they're going to find an excuse. They're already demolishing buildings to the north, at the northern end. It's quite obvious the way they're piling stuff right up against these shanties that they're going to go. Where the villagers go, I don't know. They cite things like crime, and well, Roger the diver, my friend, he lives there. There's several fishermen live there, and these councillors got to remember that fish actually comes from the sea, not from Robinson's freezer section. And these are the people who get it. It's rather like the, you know, disturbing farmers by building something. We seem to have forgotten where all this food comes from. And in this world today, we need lots and lots of it. going right in front of this ferry, coming around in a circle. Which is appropriate because the seine net is, the idea is you encircle the shoal of fish and then draw the strings and gradually get them trapped inside. It's not trawling, it's different methods. And obviously they're going right near the port. Someone's, I don't know, I think the guy's in the canoe spot for them. And of course everyone's got a mobile phone nowadays. Just calls them up and off they go. Okay, there's about 4 in the net boat now. That is not enough to bring in the net. You'll find some of the fishermen who help, or labourers who help, will jump in the water and swim out to the boat. Really beautiful here. Ah, the tug is coming out, so this yellow ship is definitely on the move. The water is so clear here. Not good for spearing, as Gary tells me, and he's an expert. The fish could see you too far. But I have seen guys in camouflage, sea type camouflage, seaweed with wetsuits come out, and they say it doesn't matter.